Welcome to Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. The Islamic State has released a video showing a captured Jordanian fighter pilot being burned alive inside a cage. First Lieutenant Moaz al-Qasasbeh was captured in December when his F-16 crashed in northern Syria during an airstrike as part of the U.S.-led campaign against the Islamic State. Speaking before the video was confirmed, President Obama said it would only increase U.S. efforts against the Islamic State.
I don't know the details of the confirmations, but should, in fact, this video be authentic, it's just one more indication of the viciousness and barbarity of this organization. And it, I think, will redouble the vigilance and determination on the part of a global coalition to make sure that they are degraded and ultimately defeated.
Jordan had hoped to free the pilot by exchanging a female prisoner held for an attempted suicide bombing. Early this morning, Jordan executed Sajida al-Rishawi along with another prisoner. Jordanian government spokesperson Mohammed al-Momani has vowed to wage a firm response.
Whoever doubted that Jordan's response would be firm, tough, and strong, we will show them the proof, and they will learn that the anger of Jordanians will shake their ranks. The martyred pilot does not belong to a specific tribe, and he is not a son of a specific governorate, but he is the son of all Jordanians, being united as they have been throughout their history.
Sunni Islam's most prominent educational center, Al-Azhar, has issued a call for the killing, crucifixion, and chopping of the limbs of Islamic State terrorists. The burning of the pilot has ignited particular outrage since Islam forbids the cremation of the body. Meanwhile, the United Arab Emirates, a key ally in the U.S.-led fight against ISIS, has suspended its role over concerns about pilot safety. Unnamed officials told the New York Times the country stopped airstrikes in December. A jailed former al-Qaeda operative has issued new allegations about ties between al-Qaeda and the royal family of Saudi Arabia. Zacarias Moussaoui volunteered to testify as part of a lawsuit filed against Saudi Arabia by relatives of the victims of 9/11. His testimony, gathered inside a U.S. supermax prison where he's serving a life sentence on terrorism charges, was submitted as part of a legal brief Tuesday. Moussaoui said in the late 90s he'd created a database of al-Qaeda donors, which included then Saudi intelligence chief Prince Turki al-Faisal, longtime Saudi ambassador to the U.S., Prince Bandar bin Sultan, often referred to as Bandar Bush, and top investor Prince al-Walid bin Talal. He also described meeting with an official who worked for the Saudi embassy in Washington to discuss a possible plan to shoot down Air Force One. The revelations come just days after President Obama visited Saudi Arabia, where he welcomed the new King Salman. A U.S. drone strike in Somalia targeted a top leader of the militant group al-Shabaab on Saturday. The Pentagon did not confirm the attack until Tuesday and has not said whether it killed the target, Yusuf Deek. Unnamed officials have said Deek and at least one other leader were killed. In eastern Ukraine, at least 5 people have been killed amidst heavy shelling that damaged a hospital and several schools. Renewed violence between Ukrainian forces and pro-Russian rebels erupted last month. More than 200 people have been killed in the past 3 weeks alone. In Argentina, a draft request for the arrest of President Cristina Fernández de Kirchner has been found at the home of a late prosecutor who was investigating the 1994 bombing of a Jewish center that killed 85 people. Prosecutor Alberto Nisman had accused Fernández of helping to cover up Iran's role in the bombing in a bid for oil. He was found dead of a gunshot wound the day before he was due to testify before the Argentine Congress on his findings. The request for the arrest of Fernández and her foreign minister was found in his trash. So far, 2 judges have refused to take up Nisman's findings, and the prosecutor investigating his death has announced she'll take a 2-week vacation. Pope Francis has declared Salvadoran Archbishop Oscar Romero a martyr to the Catholic faith, a step that paves the way for Romero's beatification and possible sainthood. Known as the voice of the voiceless, Archbishop Romero was a prominent advocate for the poor and a leading critic of the U.S.-backed Salvadoran military government. He was killed 35 years ago on March 24, 1980, by members of a U.S.-backed death squad while he was delivering Mass at a hospital chapel. His assassination was ordered by Salvadoran military officer Roberto D'Aubuisson, a graduate of the U.S.-run School of the Americas. In the 1989 film Romero, actor Raul Julia reenacts a dramatic moment in Romero's life, one day before his assassination, when he called on the Salvadoran army to heed the words of God, "Thou shalt not kill."